Everybody, welcome to More Books with B. Sharice. I am your host, B. Sharice Moore. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in every week. Thank you for subscribing, for liking, for commenting. You know, I love comments. I love, likes, all of those things. So thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. So today's episode is a little bit different from the other episodes in that I'm not going to be talking about books. I'm going to be talking about educational materials. All right, so educational materials. So I have two that I want to share with you. The first, and this is for Black History Month, by the way, another Black History Month episode. All right, so both of these materials, educational materials, were designed and created by Black creators. Okay, so I'm going to start with these two puzzles. All right. So while on social media, I happened to see someone share some information for a company called Puzzle Huddle. All right. Puzzle Huddle. And their website is puzzlehuddle.com. Okay. Puzzlehuddle.com. And anyway, um, it advertised puzzles for young people. And of course, I have a son. My son is 2 years old. He will be 3 at the end of this month. And I went to the website, checked it out a little bit, and I saw that the puzzles were for ages 2 through 4. So I said, oh my gosh, this will be perfect for him. So I ordered them. They were 20% off, by the way. So head on over. Hopefully, that 20% off sale is still on. And I got two of these puzzles. So this puzzle is called Future Veterinarian, and this one is called Future Scientist. All right, so we got Future Scientist and Future Veterinarian. One is 24 pieces, and the other is 15 pieces. So when I got it home, I didn't know how my son was going to react, to be honest, because he's kind of unpredictable. You know, I know he loves cars, so if it has wheels, he's going to love it. And he normally likes puzzles, but he's kind of not into these puzzles just yet. They're the board puzzles that have the indentations, and you can take the shapes out, remove them, and place them back in. That's kind of where he is right now. But anyway, I got this puzzle, and his reaction was weird. He kind of like took the pieces. He was enamored by the pieces, and he kind of like ran with them, and then he started running them across the floor like a car, and toddlers. But anyway, he'll grow into it. So I recommend these puzzles maybe for children who are a little bit older than the 2 to 4. Then again, that's just my child. All children are not the same, so it's quite possible that your 2-year-old will get this puzzle and absolutely adore it. But I'm sure your older children, older toddlers, will really enjoy this. They are really beautiful puzzles, very well made, and I love the vibrant colors in the puzzle pieces. All right, as you can see, the puzzle pieces are rather large. Okay, for the puzzle. All right, so that is Puzzle Huddle, Future Veterinarian, and Future Scientist. So the next educational game that I wanted to highlight is Rhyme Antics. All right, so this is Rhyme Antics. So one of my friends on Facebook, Von the Wizard Bellows, shared a post from a friend of his who was actually the developer of this game and creator of this game. And so she's a Black woman, and I said, oh my gosh, I want to check that out, and make sure I support her. And it, looked really cool. So I went to the website, I looked at the little trailer on YouTube, and I said to myself, this might really work in my classroom, and it Rhyme Antics really sells itself as being something that can be used in the classroom. So I went ahead and ordered it from the website. It's $27.99, so decent price, about the same price you pay for a Monopoly game anyway. And I took it out. So the way Rhyme Antics work is you have a scorekeeper, and this is the scorecard. First of all, I absolutely love the fact. It's upside down. I love the fact that it's on this hard cardboard. All right, like a whiteboard, rather than those sheets of paper that you often see in games that get lost and they just kind of get messy. So I really like that. And it comes with this little mic, which is so cute, that you're supposed to pass as you play. And it also comes with a dry erase marker with a little eraser on top. As you can see, I was racing all day today. We played it in my class today. And it comes with a timer. All right. So Rhyme Antics can also be used with an app, but the app is only for iPhone. And since I'm not one of the cool kids who has an iPhone, we didn't use the iPhone app, that goes along with the game. So we used instead the hourglass timer. And to be honest, I just went on YouTube and I looked up some of my favorite instrumentals from 90s hip hop. So that's what we used as we played. So the way the game works is there are three decks of cards. You have your easy cards, your intermediate cards, and lastly, your intellectual cards, which is the greatest range of difficulty. And on each card on the front, you have a line. All right. So for instance, this is an easy card. The line is give me a break. Okay. So break is underlined. That means that within this team, because there's two teams, play with two teams, four players or more, they pass the mic around, and the object is for each person to deliver a line, and the last word in their line has to rhyme with the underlined word. Okay. So if you look on the back, there are some words that you can accept, also some homophones and some bonus words, all right, which earn more points. So all I can tell you is my students love this. They really enjoyed this game, and they enjoyed it so much they asked me, "Oh, Miss Moore, can we play it again? Can we play it again? Because we play it once a week." And of course I'm like, sure. And I use the time to kind of show off my skills a little bit, and they went crazy, you know what I mean? My students didn't know that I could rap a little something, something. They still don't really know that about me, but they found out today. They found out today. But anyway, I highly recommend this book, and it also book, excuse me, this game, because it coincides with what I'm teaching. I'm teaching figurative language. We're starting on that unit right now, and it was just seamless. We're talking about poetic devices, and it's a vocabulary boosting game as well. And vocabulary is always something that is uh, discussed widely in our department meetings and among teachers. All right, so just very valuable, very well designed. The students absolutely loved it. And I have large classes. I have classes of about 30 students. I know one of my classes has about 31. Another one has 29. And then I have a couple, then in the 20s, 24, 23. So, and even the students that were a little bit shy, after a while, a round or two went by, they wanted to get in, you know what I mean, and try to deliver a line. And that's the thing that I loved about Rhyme Antics is there's no pressure to deliver a whole verse, because unless you're really an MC, you know what I mean, a lyricist, it's difficult to deliver an entire verse off the top of the head. That's something that takes a lot of practice. So they were great with being able to just deliver one line, pass the mic, and go. So just fantastic job. I really recommend Rhyme Antics. And not just for your classrooms, but for your family get-togethers, get-togethers with your friends. It's just a perfect game. It's a lot of fun. And again, students are learning. You learn a lot. There are some of those words, especially in the intellectual category, which is the highest category, that I had to look at it a couple times and think about, okay, well, what's the meaning of that word? I haven't seen that word in a while, so it was great. So what I'm going to do in the description section, I will make sure that I leave information on how you can purchase Rhyme Antics, as well as your Puzzle Huddle. All right, because we need to support these companies, make sure they stay afloat, and not only just stay afloat, but make sure they thrive. All right, so thank you so much for tuning in. This is your Black History episode featuring educational materials for your classroom, for your homeschooling community. And I hope that you all will support both of these companies that are, basically some Black folks who are trying to make a difference and make materials that we can use, not only for entertainment, but, for our educational growth. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm B. Sharice Moore. Next week I'll be back with a few books, and I appreciate y'all. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And y'all take care. Bye bye.